The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played his college. Western Kentucky, he was a hilltopper. It's Mike White.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career, he's demonstrated incredible poise, no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
Back to the air on second down, Thompson. And he fires one incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. 3rd and long, Thompson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Off play action, Thompson. That is incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. They're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders' offense set to go to work, and they're led by the veteran who's bounced around a bit in season number 8 now. It's Jacoby Brissett.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Play action now, Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be dropped quickly right there at the 48, a couple yards shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Brissett. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Thomas from last week's effort. 6 catches, 76 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When you look at this defense, they come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
On first and 10, Brissett. And his throw here's incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
Back to the ground with Gibson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On third down, Brissett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Gibson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So Miami coming out for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, first and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up third and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Gibson again. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage, Brissett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Brissett sets to throw it. Short throw here, the tight end Bates. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Brissett. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll try to run with Gibson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibson again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Miami set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Thompson's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down, Miami.
Off the play fake, it's Thompson. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins had a woeful 2-9 on the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Thompson's going to throw this. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Here's Jake Bailey now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Throwing. Brissett. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Right back to A-Chain on second down. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Dolphins.
A-Chain on the counter, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12. Thompson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg. But how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Washington offense set to take over again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Brissett. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they convert on third with a gain of 22. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. And he's miles away and smiling. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Brissett again. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 4.
Brissett. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 52 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it makes the score 21-10. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Brissett's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's going to have a Commanders first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. A handoff running left is Gibson. 46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To throw is Brissett. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Rodriguez. His first NFL reception goes for 6. as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and the lead is up to 18 now. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this drive will begin with a run from A-Chain. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Thompson now, 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first. He doubled that. He got 6.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long, Thompson. Open man, that's Hill, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, part of their struggles in the first half was their inability to convert consistently on 3rd down. But how about this well-designed play? Gave himself plenty of options and able to get the hook up and keep the drive going.
Thompson's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Dolphins 17.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 61 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Brissett. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run, shook himself free of a tackle, and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Brissett now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
A 2nd down throw for Brissett. A short one there, caught by Granson. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. A short one there, caught by Granson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. We'll find Gibson here complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. They go play action with Brissett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Brissett sets to throw it. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And able to break one tackle and then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
The offense on 3rd down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Brissett. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense now ready to go back out onto the field.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Thompson. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Thompson going to throw it.
And that's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. It would have been a 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football. A 1st down throw for Brissett.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Dolphins' 25-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
89 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Brissett. That's caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds here. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Dolphins 17.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He got 29 yards that time.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 48-yard line.
Thompson looking to throw. This one thrown underneath to A-Chain.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup of someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
To the air again, Thompson. They set up the screen to A-Chain. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Thompson. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Shotgun on 3rd down. Here's Thompson.
And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Thompson, desperation time.
That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit.
It is intercepted at the goal line.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
They'll run with Gibson.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. He'll take it at the 42. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
This will be caught. It's Waddle. He's got room to roam.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle.
51 yards.
And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have.
Well, things started off exciting the first half, and nobody